Charlie, now you guys have had time to kind of digest games 1 and 2. What adjustments do you want to see from game 2 to 3?
There's definitely some things we can tighten up, no matter if you win or lose. Game never goes perfect, right? So like there's things you can clean up. I think defensively, just sorting things out, making sure, whoever's first back in the zone, you're the low guy, the other two guys are stopping in the house, and just little things like that. And it's hard to play against us when we do that way, really buy into the defensive side of it like that. And then we're gonna play with the puck, they're gonna turn it over, or we'll win a battle, get it out, and we'll spend more time down their end. So I think just buying a little more defensively like that, tightening some things up. We're not too far off, but getting better there is, I think we're going to get more offense down the other end. It's going to be, it's going to pay off for us.
Bednar talked a little bit about mixing up the lines to try to get something more out of guys. What's the benefit that you see in that?
It can have a little spark. You try to gain chemistry as quickly as you can. Maybe there's guys you haven't played with before. Maybe it's been a few games. Maybe, I don't know, guys you've played in the past. Whatever the case is, you try to make the most of it. And I think at first, you just keep your game very simple. Everyone kind of gets into it. You feel each other out, and then you make your plays when they're there. But I think that's the biggest thing. I think everyone's a pretty good player in this locker room. It doesn't really matter who's playing with who. We should be playing the right way every time, especially playoff time, to limit our turnovers. And that's how I think you gain that chemistry when you play with the puck more. You forecheck, and you buy into that. That usually helps out.
How was it skating with Dave out there for morning skate?
It was nice. It's exciting. It's always great to see him make strides and improve and get closer and closer. And it's you're just excited for him, for us, and it's a great thing to see. And especially he's putting in a few goals there at the end too, and it seems like that's normal again. That's how it should be.
What does he bring to the lineup if he's in? How would everybody in here be?
I mean, I could only envision the crowd out there and what they would think. And but you know what? Whoever's going, whatever the lineup ends up being, we gotta make the most of it. And but of course, whenever he plays, it's going to be an exciting feeling. I know the crowd will be definitely behind us even more so than they are now.
Charlie, is there anything in your game that you've changed in these last 2 games, seeing what Dallas is bringing?
Me personally, the team?
You personally?
I just try to play the way I know how. Kind of what I touched on as a whole, as a line. Everyone's a little different, but you got to play the same type of game where you're taking care of the puck, you're supporting each other. There's a lot of talk out there, so I think you can always do more of that. Whatever the shift calls for, if they scored a goal or they had a long shift in our zone, what do we got to go out there from that next line to go out and do a job, put it behind them, and gain some momentum back. So just kind of being more aware of the situations of the game and making sure that you're doing the job at hand.
You have a lot of playoff experience, just knowing that you split the series in Dallas, get one on the road. Whenever you're coming back home, how much of a calming effect can that have, just knowing that you at least got one on the road?
It's huge. That's what you set out to do, is to grab one. And then you think of it, it's basically a 0-0 series right now. It's a best of 5 and we have home ice, right? So it's all perspective how you look at it. But you get one on the road, that's huge. You come back home, playing in front of the home crowd, we're excited to be in this building again. We love playing here, and we know what the crowd brings, and it's so exciting how loud they are, and they understand the game and what each situation calls for, and those are the type of buildings you want to play in, and so we're pumped to be here.
Charlie, with this being your first playoff game here, you experienced the regular season. Do you have any idea what it's going to be tonight?
I played against these guys in the past years ago. Feels like a long time ago. So being on the opposite side, there's some pretty good energy in this building, I remember. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun being the opposite end of things. So to be on the same page, same team as these guys, all these fans will be top notch. I'm pretty excited for it. And we know what they're going to bring. I've seen it before. I think they've only got better and better each year too. So it's going to be an atmosphere.
Charlie, just the chance to share the ice maybe with Gabe Landeskog tonight, is that something that you've thought about or maybe are anticipating?
Yeah, of course everyone thinks about it, because you want the best for everyone here. You want everyone healthy. We want everyone to play, right? and he's no exception. You kind of see the road he's been on and what he's done to try to get back here. So of course that would be very exciting. And but whatever lineup we have is. We have so many guys who can play here, guys who aren't going to be playing tonight, who can easily be in and are going to play a part down the road. And I think our depth is so crucial for us. And Gabe's a part of that right now. He hasn't played, but when he does, yeah, it's going to be something special. And we're all going to be pumped to have a great player, a great person, and a great leader.
Does it make you kind of appreciate a little more of what you're able to do? I mean, you see him smiling out there in practice. He seems to just thoroughly enjoy being around you guys.
As I've known him for a couple months now, it seems like he's never had a bad day. Like he's just always in tune to what the team has got going on, whether he's playing or not. Obviously, he hasn't played yet with us, but he's just all in. Like he's not a part of us, or apart from us rather. He's with us. He's still got that leadership mentality even when he's not on the ice. It's a sign of a great leader. It's a sign of a great person, teammate, and he brings that. So to see him have the full package, hopefully soon enough, that would be awesome.